There we go. Nice fish, nice fish, nice fish in the tiny spillway. Oh my gosh, it's a monster, it's a monster. What's going on, everybody? Nick from 618 Fishing here, and welcome back to another fishing adventure. In this episode, we are heading to one of the most epic fishing spots that I have ever found. Some of the largest fish that I've ever caught have come from this spot, and that is the goal for today. The goal is to catch some giant fish. I have just made it down to the spillway. It is incredibly hot out. This water is mostly stagnant. There is a little bit of water flowing underneath the concrete, but right away I saw a few signs of big fish living in this puddle. Let's start by trying to catch some fresh bait, which I do not think is going to be an issue because I am seeing a ton of sunfish out there. Here we go, first cast. All right, that took absolutely no time at all. First catch out of this spillway is a green sunfish. This guy's gonna make excellent fresh bait. I've got a hunk of that green sunfish on this Carolina rig. Here we go.
Wrong is right. No one knows what's black and white, so join the fight. Yeah, calling all heathen.
So he already has a green sunfish. There we go. Nice fish. No way. Nice fish. Nice fish in the tiny spillway. Oh my gosh. It's a beast. It's a beast. In the net. There we go. I cannot believe this. We just caught a really nice bowfin living in this tiny spillway. That is so unbelievably cool. See you later, buddy. I would have never guessed a fish of that size would be living in such a tiny fishing spot, but that is what I love about this spillway. It never ceases to surprise me. What an awesome catch. That bowfin picked up a piece of that green sunfish that we caught earlier. Let's toss it back out there and see what other surprises this spillway has in store for us. All right, something's eating the green sunfish. Here we go. Fish on. We have to get this guy in the net. All right. Nowhere near the size of that last bowfin, but we caught another healthy one living in this tiny spillway. This dude looks incredibly cool. He has an awesome pattern on him. See you later, buddy. It was not easy getting to where I am at right now. I decided to explore downstream from that spillway. This right here is the creek that I nicknamed the Tiny Creek of Giants because of the big fish that I have caught from beneath its surface. Let's see if there's any big fish hiding out there today. Okay, no luck at this first spot. Let's keep moving. There's a bite. There we go. Fish on. Fish on. Oh my gosh. What is this? Man, he's getting wrapped up in some snags. There we go. Finally caught a fish out of the creek. It is a channel catfish. He felt a whole lot bigger because I was bringing him in with a branch, but still not a bad catfish at all. Yes, let's go ahead and let him go. See you later, buddy. The first catch out of the tiny creek of giants was a decent channel catfish, but I know this spot is home to some monster fish, and that is what we're after. Okay, I just tossed out a giant chunk of bait. Sling has it. There we go. Big fish. Big fish. Big fish. Oh, please stay on. This is a nice fish. What is this? What is this? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's a monster. It's a monster. Easy, buddy. Easy, buddy. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Please stay on. Please, please stay on. This is the size of fish I've been after all day. There we go. Yes, we did it. Holy smokes. We just caught a monster channel catfish living in this creek. This is by far the biggest catfish I have caught out of this creek. Yes. Let's go ahead and get a weight of this fish. Never mind, my scale is out of batteries. See you later, buddy. When I set off with a goal of catching a monster fish out of this tiny creek, I never thought that that fish would be a channel catfish. I've caught some big ones back here, but never one of that size. What a cool catch. Fish on. No way. Species number 4 is a bullhead catfish. I think this is the first time I've caught a bullhead catfish out of this creek. See you later, buddy. I'm seeing some pretty big fish activity downstream from where I am at. Let's head over there. Check out this fish I just caught. I'm not exactly sure what species of fish this is. I want to say warmouth maybe, but what an awesome looking fish. See you later, buddy. Oh, there's a bite. Fish on. Oh man, this guy crushed it. I turned around for 1 second. No way. This tiny channel catfish just demolished the bait. I was contemplating putting a float above the bait, and as soon as I turned around to find one, this dude crushed it. See you later, buddy. Something is splashing like crazy just downstream from me. Let's go investigate. There we go, fish on. Nice fish. Nice fish, nice fish. Holy cow. Easy, buddy. Oh my gosh, it's a monster. Holy cow. Oh, what a beast. Oh, not quite. In the net. There we go. Holy cow, you guys. It's a giant bowfin. Oh man, I wish I had my scale. This is one of the largest bowfin that I have ever caught. I've hooked into bowfin of this size, but I've never been able to land one out of this creek. The biggest bowfin that I have ever caught weighed 10 pounds. I wish I could get a weight of this fish because it looks like it could be close to that weight. See you later, buddy. I set off today with a goal, and that goal was to catch a monster fish out of this creek. Not only did we complete that goal, but we caught 2, and that bowfin right there is one of the biggest, if not the biggest one that I have ever caught, and that right there is why I nicknamed this spot the Tiny Creek of Giants. To say that I had a blast today would be an understatement. If you guys enjoyed this episode, I'd really appreciate it if you left a thumbs up, possibly think about subscribing if you haven't. I will catch you guys on the next one.
Wrong is right. No one knows what's black and white, so join the fight. Yeah, calling all heathens.
Since this is the biggest channel catfish I have caught out of this creek, let's go ahead and get a weight of this fish. Never mind, my scale is out of batteries.